Welcome back to the Riverside show. We're in the kitchen with Amanda Jack from Glasgow Cafe, and this is our favourite part of the show, Jennifer, because we love the girl. Oh, aye. And what are you making for us tonight?
Tonight I'm doing grilled harissa sardines with a quinoa and couscous salad. I've also got some harissa marinated chicken for Jenny, because I'm not going to make her eat fish 2 times this week.
Day 4 of the show, and you've already got people bringing in alternatives for you.
I love it. So I'll start off by putting these in the oven. These are going to take about 35 minutes to cook.
Great, so we'll get them in there.
What do you need to put the oven on to?
About 200.
Right, okay.
They'll take about 35 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll start with the quinoa and couscous salad. So
Quinoa?
Quinoa. Yeah.
Sounds posh.
It's not.
It's not spelled Q-U?
Quinoa. Some people say quinoa, but it's quinoa.
I don't think I've ever made it.
Quinoa.
Quinoa. Right.
So, Jenny, I'm going to start dicing this onion.
Okay.
And then I'll talk us through it. So if you just slice in.
Okay.
And then up again. Don't have to do this fast. Doesn't have to. So there you go, here's another half.
Right.
And then I'll get you just to roughly chop these olives.
No problem.
So the quinoa, I have some here cooked.
All these olives?
Yeah, all of them please. This is the uncooked. That's okay. This is the uncooked quinoa, and this is the cooked quinoa. So as you can see, there's quite a difference in the size. When you cook it, it pretty much quadruples in size. So I've already cooked this. To cook it, basically, you just wash it in cold water and then put it in a pan with double the amount of cold water. I also put some stock in there just to add the flavour. I let it boil and then just turned it down and just left it to simmer for around 15 minutes. You know when it's cooked, when it starts to go sort of transparent and it gets little rings, that's the germ just separating from the grain. It's a superfood.
So it's healthy?
It is healthy. It's becoming a really good alternative to rice and pasta. So a lot more people are eating it now, so it's kind of getting a little bit less posh.
And we've got the recipe on your screens right now for both the sardines and the chicken as well. Is this quite popular in Glasgow Cafe shops?
Yes, we do a lot of sort of grilled sardines, a lot of sort of Middle Eastern inspired food.
But the Glad Cafe is more than just a cafe, isn't it?
It is.
Tell us a wee bit more about it.
The Glad Cafe is a social enterprise with all the profits going into the Glad Foundation, and then the aim is for that to then pour back out into the community to give affordable music lessons. It's a really good place to hang out. There's always something going on there. There's a music venue, there's loads of different artists and bands. There's just really something for everyone, so it's definitely worth checking out online to see what's coming up.
Good vibe in the south side, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think we're quite
That's fine, that's perfect.
We were in the Glasgow Cafe doing some filming for the STV Glasgow.
That's right.
Popped around on the TV, yeah. Cake.
I was quick to mention that, really, wasn't I?
So in here I've got my couscous.
Okay.
I'm also going to put this spice mix, which is roughly about half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of ground cumin and ground coriander.
Okay.
And also if you'd like to throw your olives in there.
Okay. Olive debut, there we go.
In this pot I have my stock, which I'm then going to pour over my couscous. Jenny, if you could just be careful with your fingers, just zest some of this lemon in here.
Okay.
So roughly about 2 teaspoons.
Alright.
Well, this is going to be fun, 2 teaspoons. Did you ever mention in 2 teaspoons before?
Yes, I like
That's good, that's good. So what's that happen with these sardines?
The sardines, they only take about 6 minutes to cook, so I'll cook them at the very end and I'm going to brush them with oil and some roast harissa paste, which is here, which is a Moroccan spice. It's just really nice.
Do you reckon that's a wee bit lemony?
That's enough.
I think that's the polite way of saying maybe a bit too much.
Well, I was getting a wee bit carried away.
So we're gonna get the sardines sorted, and you're gonna put the
yeah, I'm going to put the stock.
now. Quinoa, yes.
Quinoa.
Right, okay.
That will go into the couscous after that's cooked. Right now I'm just going to fry off these onions, and I've got a little bit of chilli here. This is about half a chilli.
Well, we'll let you get on with that, and I'll come back to you very shortly. How good do you get science, Jennifer?
Alright,
Good. Well, on the show tonight we've got Colin at Glasgow University Hunterian Museum. He's talking about the Glasgow Science Festival, which kicked off this week.
And if you missed it, we had Dr. Craig on the show earlier telling us about how TV was invented right here in Glasgow. Now, staying on a science theme, have you ever had any nosy around the Glasgow Science Centre? Well, we're giving you a look around by the Centre's CEO.
Welcome back to the Riverside show, and we're back in the kitchen with Amanda from Glasgow Cafe, who's making our tea for a tenner tonight. Part of the show where you can cook what Amanda's cooking for under £10. Just remind us, Amanda, what you're cooking.
Yep, I'm doing grilled harissa sardines with our quinoa and couscous salad, which we prepared earlier. So that's ready to go. After you guys left, I had cooked the onions and the chilli. I added that in there along with your olives, your lemon zest, the boiling water. It's nice, I've tasted it. With the boiling stock, put a plate over it, like that for 5 minutes until the couscous was cooked. Added in the quinoa, some herbs. I used flat leaf parsley and a little bit of chervil. I'll just check my sardines.
Why do you put in the two mixes, the quinoa and the couscous? What sort of makes that?
You don't have to. I like to choose both. It just kind of gives it a bit of a different texture, a different flavour. If you're gluten free, quinoa is gluten free, but couscous has durum wheat in it. So if you are eating gluten free, then feel free just to leave out the couscous and just on the recipe double the amount of the quinoa.
Excellent stuff.
Nice healthy meal.
Yeah,
so you put the sardines in there?
Yeah, they'll take around 6 minutes. We've been in for a few minutes already. 3 minutes on each side. Just under the grill, yeah. And then we just use our judgment to see when they're cooked. What are you looking for? When the flesh just easily peels away from the spine, then it's cooked.
Oh,
That's not too important to everyone here. I'm thinking about food. When the flesh peels away, it's fine.
So I'll just put it in.
Do you have to do a lot of like this? I can see a lot of fish. There's a lot of like head, there's a tail, the solid scales. And you can just eat that.
Yeah,
slightly concerned. You can eat the skin. Yeah, they've been descaled, so you can eat the skin. The bones are really, really fine, so if you were to swallow one, it's unlikely to stick in your tongue.
Not health. Not health hazard.
But the actual fish itself, the meat just falls off the bone, so they're pretty easy to eat.
I'll trust you. I will. You can coach me through it and show me how to do
quickly
it.
stop about the chicken afterwards.
You can ask your fishmonger to take off the heads and the tails. Or you can even take the bones out before you cook
So you
them.
can get them prepared. If you're a wee bit
Yeah,
with heads,
yeah.
you can see it, you guys looking at you. You can get the teeth out of prepared. Do you make the fish in Glasgow Cafe?
Yeah, we do. We also have a fish of the day. We do a fish soup, which is really popular. But yeah, we tend to have quite a variety of the menu.
I've never tried fish soup.
Have you not? You should come and try it. It's good. So I'll get one of you guys just to put quite a dollop of the salad here and here. I'll have one for the fish and one for the chicken.
I always think if people haven't seen them, you can get them in the supermarket.
Yeah, like I said before, quinoa and couscous are becoming really popular now. You get them in any of your big supermarkets or your sort of health food stores. But yeah, almost. That's fine, it's okay. We'll go for the rustic look. And here I have some natural yogurt with some harissa. Just
There you go.
You want to take over, Amanda? I think it's a spoon, to be honest. It's not me, it's a spoon.
Yes, blame the spoon.
That's fine. So I'll start off here. We've got our chicken.
Chicken option, have some cutlery out.
That's Jennifer's. How long's that been in for the chicken?
That's been in for 30 minutes. These are thighs and drumsticks. They're pretty small, so it's not taking too long to cook.
All the ingredients should be on your screen right now as well. You can check them out, and also on our Facebook page, search Chess TV Glasgow, and on Twitter as well. Get the links up on there as well. Hashtag Riverside Show, STV Glasgow on Facebook and Twitter. Right, can't believe a mess here. Look at this. Right, that's the ingredients up on the screen now. So you can Take a little like this tomorrow for chicken and the sardines.
Yes.
You can write in there for that.
Yes, I'm kind of tempted. There's quite a lot here actually.
Yeah.
I don't think the people with this make for, you can make this for quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, this is for 4. You could, if you don't like sardines, feel free to just go with chicken, or you could put feta cheese or falafel for a vegetarian option.
This is like
So yeah, so this would feed a lot. We've got quite a lot out of this. So then you could eat it the next day. It's also good sort of barbecue food.
So you can just stick that in a Tupperware dish and put it in the fridge and that's
Just keep it for the next day.
Yeah, outside and make it yourself.
lunch and dinner sorted for the next day as well.
Ideal.
And could you use any other type of fish?
You can, yeah. Mackerel's also really nice.
Okay.
Mackerel's coming into season just now. You'll find that again in any of your supermarkets or at your fishmonger. Right.
I love the smell of sardines when they're cooked. I do.
I'm not sure.
Got fish.
Fish
You
with
still
taste.
see its eye.
Right, I'll cover it size then we'll clean it to
Right, do you want to come and show me how
Yeah,
you
make it
best
better for
eat
you,
this? Because
Jennifer.
I know that sounds really stupid, but I don't actually know what I'm going for here.
Good, peel the skin off.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm trying to do my fish, hang on.
I hope so. There's 3 on there.
Right,
Basically just, yep, that's it.
Right, I've got it. Oh, I think I've got a wee bowl in there.
You can just eat
Oh,
one.
she's right. I'm fasting. Right, I've got a wee right here.
We go for it. What do you think?
I don't really like it. I'm really sorry.
Sorry, Amanda.
That is delicious.
She's bad, doesn't she? She's bad for
Do you know what I'm going to
you.
try?
The chicken.
This chicken. Because you brought it in specially for me.
Do you know what? If I can make up for Jennifer's remarks there, I'd like sardines. Delicious.
Thank you.
Well, happy with the chicken now?
Yeah, thank
There you
you.
go. Branching out. We're chips and cheese.
Alright. Alright.
Right.
That chicken is delicious. And it's great to have a variety of stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about it, so I'm so sorry. How rude.
Absolutely delicious. Amanda, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Top marks 10 out of 10. Every night, Roman reporter Colin Stone is out and about, and last night he was at Blair Drummond dressed as a penguin, the best sight I've seen in a long time. And the reason being is we're asking you to name the Riverside show Penguin. So get in touch with your suggestions on Twitter. All you're going to do is just use a hashtag Riverside Show, and let's see what you come up with.
I'm interested. Now, on the show, tonight's Colin is at Glasgow University's Hunterian Museum to get you involved with the Glasgow Science Festival, which we kicked off this week.